the rise above trailer, which is on the hard ramp, just to the south and east of where the announcer stand is.
So the TBM is just taking off now, right? Just about Airshow Center. You ask about anybody, what can sure the T-51 Mustang.
Red Tail.
So Lisa, I never verified it, but I was always under the impression.
Just like that. Many years ago, that airplane was here on the field. And a lot of them.
Here comes the F4U Corsair and those very unique gull-wing styled wings. And of course, you might want to have your cameras ready, ladies and gentlemen, as the TBM comes across Airshow Center. The bomb bay doors are going to be open. Not see very often here.
The F4U Corsair is an American fighter aircraft, saw service primarily in World War II and the Korean War. The Corsair was designed as a carrier-based aircraft, but its typical carrier landing performance
Lisa, you talked about the folding wing on the F4U Corsair. It's kind of interesting because they had the issues with having parking space on the aircraft carrier, which is why they designed that. But part of that design, they talked about the retracting the main landing gear, having that actually move rearward as it retracted. But for the type of wing that was chosen, it was difficult to make that landing gear work, and the struts long enough to provide that ground clearance. So that's where the inverted gull wing actually came from, was to make accommodations for the landing gear to get seated properly.
Rise above trailer. Go to the rise above trailer. Spend 15 minutes, learn a little bit more about the Tuskegee Airmen. It's time for an air show. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Lisa Hirsch, and on behalf of over 11,000 members of the Commemorative Air Force, we are pleased today and to bring you the CAF's P-51C Tuskegee Airmen to the Sioux Falls Power Run Prairie Airshow. The Commemorative Air Force is the largest flying museum in the world, with over 165 aircraft, mostly World War II vintage, located at 79 wings and squadrons all across America and around the world. Today we present the P-51 Mustang Tuskegee Airman. Look high. The reason why it has a razorback is because it was an early and very rare version of the famous P-51. But the reason why Red Tail, it's a longer story. The red-tailed airplanes were flown by the Tuskegee Airmen. The Tuskegee Airmen were part of a program set up by the U.S. Army Air Corps in 1941 that was supposed to prove that men could not fly fighter aircraft. But they could, and they did. And by doing so, they started the process of the integration of the U.S. military. That the U.S. Army Air Corps program to train black men to fly could have been the end of the story. But it became much, much more than that. This is a story about achieving dreams by working hard and focusing on goals. The airmen set out to prove that they could fly and fight, and because of their pursuit of that perfection, they earned a reputation as skilled aviators and fierce fighters as they escorted the heavy bombers over Europe. One of the things that made them different is that the Tuskegee Airmen exercised discipline and stayed with the bombers that they were protecting. Some fighter groups might run off and chase enemy fighters in search of kills, but the airmen did not. Protecting the bombers was their primary mission, and the Tuskegee Airmen did that well. Doing a 4-point roll, he's on number 3, and there's number 4. Of what most regard as one of the greatest fighters of all time. The CAF flies this airplane to honor these great American heroes and to bring their story to audiences across America. Imagine you were a young black man in Detroit or Chicago in the 40s. You wanted to fly and fight for your country. It was not possible then. The flight program at Tuskegee provided that opportunity, and the airmen seized it and pursued their dreams. In doing so, they changed the world. Besides being historic, this airplane is flown to inspire young people to reach for their dreams. Many of the pilots flying in the show today were inspired to fly an air show just like this, and it changed their lives. 1 more point roll this time with 8 points, demonstrating the superb handling characteristics of this North American P-51 Mustang. Today's demonstration is being flown by Doug Rosendahl from Clear Lake, Iowa. Doug has over 35 years and 10,000 hours of flight time in over 170 types of aircraft. He's a flight instructor and FAA-designated pilot examiner. The CAF Red Tail Squadron is a dedicated group of volunteers that keep the airplane in tip-top shape. The 51 was the cutting edge of technology in the early 40s, and keeping it running smoothly and safe now requires countless hours of hard work by volunteer staff. The airplane tells the story of Tuskegee Airmen teaching people all ages across North America. The CAF Red Tail Squadron also has developed another unique educational tool exhibit called Rise Above. The exhibit looks like a colorful semi-trailer, but it's expandable on both sides. It becomes a 30-seat movie theater with a 180-degree screen. The original film featured in Rise Above traveling exhibit is about the Tuskegee Airmen being living proof that perseverance, dedication, and patriotism do in fact lead to success. The foundation of the Rise Above Red Tail Outreach Program is the CAF Red Tail Squadron's 6 principles. Aim high, believe in yourself, use your brain, be ready to go, never quit, and expect to win.